Yesterday, media reported that Danielle Smith's staff have in fact directly interfered in ongoing criminal prosecutions, and that there are documents to prove it. These are extremely serious allegations. These reports follow a series of reversals, contradictions, and lies from Danielle Smith and her office. Let me go through a quick recap. With respect to charges related to COVID restriction violations, on December 23rd, Danielle Smith told a far-right website on camera, quote, "Now I put it to the prosecutors, and I've asked them to do a review of the cases with those two things in mind, and I'm hopeful that we'll see a true turning of the page," end quote. The two things Smith is referring to is whether or not prosecution is in the public interest and has a reasonable likelihood of conviction. These are the standards every prosecutor applies to every case. And for the Premier to contact a prosecutor and remind them of their responsibilities is political interference, because it calls into question the application of the rule of law, prosecutorial independence, that there is no political interference in the way charges are laid and administered, and this is precisely that level of uncertainty around what's happening around these charges or any charges. Let's be clear, we're now aware of this interference related to charges with the Coutts blockade, but any interference by politicians politicians or their staff into charges should raise the concern of Albertans, because it does call into question that independence. So we need to make sure that's why we're calling for this investigation. We need to have that settled so that Albertans can have confidence to know that the law has been administered fairly here and in every circumstance.